A mental breakdown.
No, just... You're so mean. I was about to get to a point, but
Okay,
anyway, we go live in the first semi and the second semi-final. DaHanG versus ZeRo4 on TM13. Take it away, DDK, without laughing, please.
Okay, I can do that, totally. DaHanG gets the pick above the Mega and the Red. Pretty good start, if you ask me. Although the thing that he's lacking right now is weapons, and what ZeRo4
and let's
has
see
to
if
capitalize
ZeRo4 is
on.
actually waiting at this very positioning here.
He has to realize that DaHanG doesn't have weapons, and that's what he has to do. He has to play with that advantage and try to catch DaHanG close range of rockets or mid-range open area with LG. That's it. And DaHanG going for this LG. ZeRo4 could have set a trap up with the rocket launcher, and that could have been a great way for him to make the stack deficit kind of close up a little bit. But he decides to go for a more passive option.
Yeah, and DaHanG quick on the Mega grab up there, looking for an opportunity to deal some damage before he's actually going for the red armor here. And DaHanG is really slowing it down, taking the yellow beforehand, denying extra resources from ZeRo4. A very slow-paced game at the minute, if you ask me. But either of the players are just, taking it really slow. And ZeRo4 knows that he can't really push right now, because with the stack that DaHanG has, but DaHanG is really moving in, trying to, swiftly do some damage onto ZeRo4, but not enough. Not enough. And nice trap, ZeRo4 actually going for it. Will be able to kill him. ZeRo4 is really low, going down finally. DaHanG in the lead, taking Mega health, going over to red armor, and ZeRo4 has to start over.
Pretty much. DaHanG still dominating his position. Look at those big numbers, they're huge, and ZeRo4's numbers are so small, and he tries to do stuff, but unfortunately he is repelled. DaHanG's got better positioning, better aim at the moment at that situation, and just all around.
He's actually taking these crazy rocket jumps just to deal extra damage on the ZeRo4. ZeRo4 taking the jump head, taking so much damage on the Proshers, can get the 50 HP bubble to boost himself up, but DaHanG swiftly switches over to the plasma gun, doing trying to do some long range damage. But once again, I mean, ZeRo4 has really got trouble getting on the big items, and it's just because DaHanG is always denying one of the yellows as well. So that leaves ZeRo4 hardly anything to work with. So now ZeRo4 is waiting on the shots. DaHanG switching with the plasma, with the shotgun. Cannot get on, actually nearly got, shot away there. That could have really not worked out in his favor. But DaHanG is lucky that he survived. You will have to wait a bit longer for that 50 HP, but finally it is up and he can get it, has got a spring and a step, and finally ZeRo4 is on the red armor. Let's see what he can do with this. Well, he can do not rocket jumps. Yes. He just failed one. This is really bad, because now DaHanG DaHanG might be able to get both yellows. Yeah, if he's quick.
It's really a problem. Yeah. ZeRo4 at least has built up a little bit. I mean, he needs another yellow. I think he's being quite ambitious there. DaHanG's catching the double back from ZeRo4 there.
And there it is.
And he eats smart stuff up. Because there ZeRo4 is trying to... Oh, okay, well, enough of that. DaHanG's going to catch him again. And this is all about those reads and stuff. And before DaHanG was... ZeRo4 was trying to get out on the open map, and DaHanG knew... had basically two things he could think that ZeRo4 would do. Get out on the open map like that, or go for an item, like a yellow or something. And ZeRo4 was predicting, okay, he's going to think that I'm going to go for a yellow and going to try and steal that away, because that's the most standard play.
So terrible, yeah.
DaHanG has perfect reads on ZeRo4 so far. And the frags really shows that.
Yeah. And it's also, I'm quite fascinated by the fact that DaHanG uses so many rocket jumps, and it's really, working out so well for him. Although he's taking a lot of, risk with that, and diminishing his armor. But at the minute, he's just making that to, get faster positioning on the weaker items as well. Just cutting off ZeRo4 from trying to do anything that DaHanG doesn't want him to do, obviously.
And we are coming to the halfway mark in the next minute or so, and there you can see the long range defense with the plasma, and the timely switch to the LG. Perfect defense from DaHanG, really denying open area to ZeRo4. I mean, he wants to get out there. He really wants it, because he knows it's the best shot at dealing damage, at finding opportunities and working position, getting information to make decisions. But again, DaHanG is a good player. He's denying as much as possible from ZeRo4, and ZeRo4 actually going out on the open map now. Here he is. What can he do with it? He's going to go back for a yellow. There you can see him catching a little bit of plasma onto DaHanG, but it doesn't even scratch DaHanG's stack. at this point. DaHanG cycling around. Very, very good cycling for DaHanG. Look, he just catches this yellow just as it spawns, giving ZeRo4 only one yellow and a yellow at the side of the map, which is much easier for DaHanG to control. Because DaHanG now can control ZeRo4's position much easily. It's 2 exits on the mid and on the high. And that gives DaHanG so much control.
Yeah. And once again, DaHanG is always playing it a bit slow before the big items come, just to see what ZeRo4 is actually going for. And this time, this didn't really plan out as DaHanG wanted to, because ZeRo4 actually got on the mega health and is stuck a bit in the wall, taking too much damage. But DaHanG can get back on the yellow, boost him up a little bit, and go back and maybe try to, you know, find a way into center map without taking too much damage. He's just... It's always difficult when you come from the yellow. You know, you can't really pressure the middle area that quickly. So that could maybe mean that DaHanG misses out on both items. Let's see if he can at least get one of them. But no, he retreats.
Retreats he does. But ZeRo4 picks up a nice little mega health and a red 200-200.
Missed out on both.
Very well played by ZeRo4. And he's got 4 minutes to get 5 frags. Definitely something that's achievable. He has a stack to do it. He has the skills to do it. But DaHanG also is going to be very good at defending here. I'm sure of it. So ZeRo4, how is he going to deal with this situation? I'm very curious to see how he's going to pick the fight, because he's got to pick a fight at some point. Where is it going to come? Where is he going to commit? Yeah,
definitely not here. I don't think he wants that fight in such an area here. Let's see what DaHanG, obviously with his nade spam, disallowing ZeRo4 to getting on the items. So ZeRo4 went over to the red. In the meantime, no, he's falling down. Such a weird skirmish here, and better rockets by DaHanG.
Oh wow!
Mutual kill. Amazing. Going left and right.
I was trying to think there, like, why would ZeRo4 take the mega? And then I thought, well, actually, there's no reason for him to take it, because he had like 175 health already, so he can only gain 25, and what he stood to lose was a lot more. So he didn't need to take it. DaHanG felt like, actually, oh, ZeRo4, I left the mega up, ZeRo4's going to go take it now. But ZeRo4 was still holding back, because he realized he didn't need to take it, which was really smart by him. And then he missed the drop down. The angle on the drop down could have been huge, but there you go. The decision making is always interesting, and DaHanG now, I mean, it's very even with these two. Where do you think the difference is going to lie?
I think the way DaHanG takes the fight, he likes to take these mid-range fights as well, and he's very good with his movement around that area. I think it's just really hard for ZeRo4 to really corner him. Okay, we had like one frag where we saw both, you know, taking a mutual kill there, but DaHanG usually is very, very quick in the way he repositions himself in mid-fight. So in ZeRo4 probably likes to play a little bit more aggressive in the fights, and DaHanG may not let him to do so. And
let's see if that is the case. I mean, ZeRo4 definitely with the 2 minutes left, it is on his shoulders. Everything, the impetus is on him to make the fight happen, because DaHanG he's got the lead. ZeRo4 has to come to him, and ZeRo4 has to pick the time. No one else can do it for him. And here he goes. This is the time. ZeRo4, he commits.
Such sick plasma gun, but wow.
And it goes for naught as DaHanG is left the man standing after that engagement. And with 1 minute 40 seconds left, DaHanG is in a peculiar spot.
Good rocket jump up, denying him to take extra damage, and
perfect play from DaHanG. Wow.
It's good. Getting out of there, very, very smooth.
So smooth. So right now, ZeRo4 just has desperation in his heart. That's all he has to deal with right now. He cannot pick and choose the situations. He just has to run at DaHanG if he hopes to win the game and try and frag him. That's really how this goes right now if he wants to win. And even ignoring the shards there, just has to find DaHanG. DaHanG 100-200 though. So yeah. 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 frags in 1 minute. Definitely not gonna be possible. DaHanG taking a little skirmish here, just waiting very, very patiently to get a better rocket angle onto ZeRo4, finally landing it. But still, DaHanG feels very, very comfortable in this situation. Oh yeah, for sure. And that's gonna be DaHanG map 1. And he's going to go into match point on the second map. And ZeRo4 is... I'm surprised... Well, actually, I'm not too surprised. I have to say that... okay, this is a map without rail. And if we're talking about, you know, Rapha's... his quick analysis of ZeRo4, we can say that, you know, without the rail, maybe there's some elements of ZeRo4's strengths that have been kind of taken away from his overall game, perhaps. And you can say, okay, DaHanG, that kind of gives DaHanG or shifts it in his favor a little bit. So you could just say, oh, this is an expected result, but that only leaves maps with rail. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I assume this was DaHanG's pick, so yeah, ZeRo4 will have his chance on his home turf, if you will.
I would really expect ZeRo4 to pick Campgrounds, to be honest.
Yeah, he showed great performance there, but
that would be something I would expect.
Yeah,
and Pikachu also was talking to me about that. He's like, well, he doesn't talk. He has to draw because he's mute.
Ah, he's mute. Yeah.
He's mute.
That explains a lot.
I know.
And he doesn't move much either.
No, he's pretty lazy.
There were cars where he was like, every time he was somewhere else.
I know.
I was really surprised about that. But today he has just been standing there.
It's the weather.
It's the weather. It's actually getting.
He draws his power from the.
He draws his power from the bird. It actually rained today.
Yeah.
I'm actually so sad. I went for a run this morning and you know, I nearly caught a raindrop. But anyway.
I love how you have to finish it straight away. So like, it doesn't make any sense. It's
yeah, but I didn't have any time because we're on hectic and ZeRo4 takes the rail, trying to land, you know, another shot before DaHanG actually goes over for the red armor. DaHanG really wants it and actually takes the frag with 3 HP left. This would give DaHanG free reign over all the 3 items, and now you see ZeRo4 already utilizing his ray gun. DaHanG not having a ray gun, having to wait a bit for his opportunity to do so.
Yeah, and then DaHanG is definitely in a decent position, but he doesn't have the stack to work it, so he has to pull back because ZeRo4 can push him away, and ZeRo4 with the rails, and of course this is definitely a good map for ZeRo4, no doubt about it.
Oh, DaHanG a bit too early, 10 HP. Will ZeRo4 come in? Will he read the situation correctly? 7 HP. There's the rocket finishing him up.
Ouch.
ZeRo4 in full control.
Full control, full swing. Let's see what he can do with this. He needs some more ammunition, pretty much everything but rockets. And there's the LG. That's very damaging. 34 points of health left on DaHanG.
I like that. I like that he wasn't chasing because he didn't really have, you know, shaft ammo left, so he just opted to go the safe way. But this time meant that DaHanG hits 2 raids in a row. This is really risky for ZeRo4 to take the red. He hits the rail just before he wanted to peck at that red. Brilliant play by him.
Indeed, DaHanG hitting the shots. 3 rails in a row, I believe that was, and ZeRo4 coming back with rails of his own.
He's going mental.
He is mental. You picked that up from England.
Yeah, I know. I was there too long.
He's mental.
He's so mental.
I don't know why I became all Indian there. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, that's another quick return onto ZeRo4 from DaHanG as he makes sure he picks up the red. And actually, ZeRo4's rockets are really solid there, and that's going to put him at an even situation because right now they're both wanting the next red, the next mega, but it's so risky to go for these items. Now DaHanG wins the kill, gets the mega, and now he has to deal with his position up high with the rockets against ZeRo4. ZeRo4 winning. He's only got the rockets and grenades, and he's doing a fantastic
good dodging. Now switching over to the MG and actually getting the kill. So good. But after the last frag, DaHanG was so low that ZeRo4 knew that he could push, and now he's even gonna get the next frag. ZeRo4 on the board, 5-3. He's gonna get the shaft, and no, he's actually not gonna get the shaft. DaHanG is moving in. Did you see that rail? So close. Wow. Okay. ZeRo4 on fire right now. Mega health is up. Oh, this is a bad miss time for ZeRo4. He's actually jumping over there. Still surviving. He can be so lucky. DaHanG moving onto him with his rocket, not connecting too much. ZeRo4, 5-4.
1 rail hits the next. No, not quite. ZeRo4 is not in a good position. Again, that consistent damage of the lightning gun really favoring DaHanG in that spot. When you miss the rail, you take damage. So there's the pressure always there with the LG out. DaHanG operating perched on that upper area, trying to defend red armor. And ZeRo4, beast mode engaged.
Such good dodge.
Picks up the red. Now it is just simple work of getting the mega or punishing DaHanG. Here you go, DaHanG have a mega. And there you go, DaHanG though, working his way out, sliding, like shuffling out the way there with the shotgun.
Oh, wow. Okay, he got away with that one.
Every day I'm shuffling, says DaHanG.
Oh yeah. 5-5. I like, you know, every time DaHanG spawns, he always tries to, you know, force a fight up there at the you know, behind the ledge there at the red armor. And so far he has been, you know, missing some of the crucial rockets he actually wanted to hit and fight. And right now he may even, oh, his shotgun is always amazing.
Yeah, it is.
His shotgun on plasma can be so unexpected, and you usually don't see, you know, players using that much shotgun in games.
No, you don't. You honestly don't. DaHanG does definitely have a much better sense of it than the majority of other players, that's is for sure. And the score is tightening up now. DaHanG coming back there. Tied for the lead, ZeRo4 nailing DaHanG. ZeRo4 though, look at this spot running up the stairs, the bottom in the middle of the map. Not a good spot to be in, and you know, DaHanG just destroys him with the railgun. Mega up on the spot, whereas ZeRo4 to punish. He's gonna get one rocket, but only like 40 damage or so. And the rocket
very
jump
aggressive.
Up onto the red, and the rail finish. DaHanG, well played, good sir, well played. And that's going to be another frag and an impressive, all racked up for DaHanG as he tries to push this forward ever more. And again, ZeRo4 getting caught out, and this is 3 frags in the lead now for DaHanG as he just sprints forward and forward, and he's never looking back. And he's got the high position again, drops for the LG damage, red up on the spot, and he can afford to close the distance, and he does just that, and rocket jump up back to the red. DaHanG is gaining a huge amount of momentum issue, and when will it stop?
I don't know, he just picked up another mega health going over to the yellow. He's so stacked, and ZeRo4 probably has a ray gun already now, looking for an angle there. But he has to be really careful. Okay, 1 ray gun hit, he has to hit more. Red armor is up next, and there's the second one. Can he hit the third? This will be really crazy. DaHanG looking, you know, for better positioning, not to take too much damage, and still very close. ZeRo4 going in fight. DaHanG can go onto that red armor. This was too much to handle for ZeRo4 right now. And mega health up next. This will mean DaHanG, yeah, just looking for the shot, going for the mega health, safely taking it, and it is gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be. It really comes down for ZeRo4 to hit like crazy rails like that, 2 in a row, maybe 3 in a row, and then go for the kill. But when he tries to do that, he has to make sure that he actually can fall back on the item. And right now, it looks like DaHanG is always in a better position to take the items. And there's another frag, 12-6. DaHanG takes it away. The frag gap is widening. This isn't looking too good.
No, another kill as well. DaHanG's really looking on form, and this is, again, match point for DaHanG. If he manages to win this, he plays in the grand final against Rafa, who handily destroyed him last weekend with a 3-0 sweep. And Rafa has been playing a lot more. He's not really playing Shoot Mania anymore at the moment, so his shape is improving and improving every week. And DaHanG, maybe he had a bad week last time, but he's going to be looking for revenge. And Rafa needs those points. So it's going to be an amazing grand final, but of course we shouldn't count ZeRo4 out just yet.
No, you know, it's a very fast-paced map, but at the minute DaHanG always seems to have a little bit of a better positioning onto ZeRo4, and he probably has been taking the majority of the mega health and the reds as well. So yeah, just really clear item control by DaHanG.
Most certainly it is, and he's hitting the shots, which is always encouraging to see.
Yep.
And ZeRo4 going to go down once again. 3 minutes left in this one on Hectic.
Yeah, and DaHanG starts a big stack. And you see ZeRo4, you know, just spawning and going to the rail straight away, and even jumping into DaHanG's face. So I guess you know, he feels the pressure. He knows he has to hit the crazy shots, and DaHanG still being able to just play his game.
It's interesting because ZeRo4 has done 600 more damage than DaHanG has, yet the scoreline is so vastly different. And I can see that DaHanG's picked up 12 reds, 11 yellows, and 11 megas. And
how many rails has ZeRo4 hit?
He's hit 24 of 63.
And how many does DaHanG hit?
17 of 42.
Yeah. Okay.
So 40% for DaHanG, 38 for ZeRo4. It's really all about the items, much like you highlighted. It's all about the items and the positioning and so on. And it's going well for DaHanG as he moves himself most certainly into the grand final against Rafa. And do you have any predictions based on things you've seen, things you know, or things you don't know?
Yeah, well, I watched the game last week, obviously, and there were some moments where it looked like DaHanG wasn't really happy with his aiming, like he was shaking his mouse, and there were some situations where he was really frustrated, and that probably didn't really help him to, you know, play as focused as he is, because he can also get very frustrated. He's very hard on himself, and he also, you know, is among these players that actually practices a lot in Quake Live. He has so many games. True. So I hope that DaHanG feels really comfortable today, and I'm really sure that he wants this ever more. So yeah, it's really a big rivalry between DaHanG and Rafa, and also it always comes down to the mental game, I think, between these two, because both can always take it. It's always, you know, that mental edge that either of the player are trying to utilize.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be exciting. That is for certain. A minute left now, kind of garbage time really, and
yeah, just let's wait. We have 45 seconds. We don't have to do anything.
Nope, we have to do nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I don't know, really. It's it feels like we've said most things about this game and also the upcoming game. And
the question is, what does ZeRo4 have to do to actually, you know, win against someone like DaHanG on this map? This is a really hard question because you know, it feels like, okay, ZeRo4 using his rail to his advantage, but you know, DaHanG, I think DaHanG, one of his biggest strengths is his item timing and the way he repositions himself on the map. And ZeRo4 probably is more of a, you know, in your face, not so heavily reliant on items kind of player. And if you have a small map like Hectic, you know, you often get crushed by the minimal distance between the items and the amount of fighting you have to actually, you know, endure doing that. It's really hard to retreat on this map per se. So if we had, like, seen you know, other maps like T7, which are a bit more balanced between the items, like between the Mega and the Red. It could have been a different dynamic, but we have, you know, we have seen DM13 and lastly this map here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know, after that, the insights there of the difference of the maps and why it can be so difficult sometimes, we'll go to a break, guys. When we come back, of course, we're gonna have the grand final. It's Rafa versus DaHanG. So don't go anywhere. Tweet about it. You know, tell your friends. Register on FACEIT.com. Press the follow button. Do all those awesome things, and we'll be back after the break.